Guest of honor, Mr. Zaizoka Siakalenge, Deputy Secretary to the Government, Excellencies, Ambassadors, and the High Commissioners, fellow honors, members of the press, that are here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to welcome you all today to celebrate with us Rwanda's 28th Liberation Anniversary, also referred in Rwanda as Kwibohora28. Allow me also to express a special warm welcome and appreciation to the guest of honor for honoring our invitation to grace this occasion. Thank you, Mr. Siazoko, for joining us this afternoon to celebrate with Rwanda this special day. Guests of honor, Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we as Rwanda hold Liberation Day special in our hearts because it marked the beginning of the total transformation of our country after the Rwanda Patriotic Front, RPF, dissuaded from the genocidal forces and the divisive politics that brought our nation to its knees 28 years ago. Liberation Day marked the launch of the new vision and the development of new mindsets, the rejection of mediocrity, the resolve to preserve our independence and our dignity. Today's occasion is therefore an opportunity for us Rwandans to share this story of Rwanda's positive transformation and including, and also to learn about Rwanda's continuing vision for a peaceful, prosperous, and self-reliant nation. On the 4th of July 1994, the darkest chapter in our history, which saw more than 1 million lives lost in the genocide against the Tutsi, was brought to a close, and a new life would begin when the RPF, under the leadership of His Excellency Paul Kagame, effectively stopped the 1994 genocide against Tutsi. Therefore, fittingly today, we pay a special tribute to the Rwandan men and women who in different ways contributed to our country's liberation. We acknowledge that the liberation of Rwanda was never handed to us on a silver platter. Conversely, it required enormous sacrifice, including the lives of many courageous young men and women, and those foreign heroes paid the ultimate price during the liberation struggle. It's worth to note that at that time, His Excellency Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda, was also young because he was only 36 years old. Guests of honor, Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rwandans who came in big number, Liberation Day is also a time when Rwanda's proudly celebrates Rwanda's shared relentless stride made in the last 28 years in accomplishing social transformation against unsurmountable odds, and at the same time, transformation a quasi-failed state and a case study for conflict to form a model of stability and good governance. Rwanda's tremendous turnaround in different sectors and domains and an increased role in the regional and international arena has been made a reality under the visionary leadership of President Kwibohora. The current leadership has firmly laid a foundation which allows to honor our individual and collective duty as Rwanda to keep propelling Rwanda forward. We are keenly aware that the liberation struggle continues today with the view to making Rwanda a self-reliant, knowledge-driven, and upper-middle-income nation. Guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, it goes without saying that the liberation was a crucial landmark in the rebirth and the renaissance of Rwanda. In the aftermath of the genocide, Rwandans made three important choices. Number one, to stay together. Number two, to be accountable. And number three, to think big. This decision has been at the core of the country's ongoing renewal and the efforts to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Some of those challenges included reviving a shrunken economy, which was growing at 2% in 1993, reducing a high poverty rate of 78%, and fixing an non-existent institutional frameworks. Quite simply put, the achievements Rwanda has recorded in political and social economic development in the last 28 years are beyond what any of us would have fathomed in the immediate aftermath of the genocide against the Tutsi. As President Paul Kagame said recently in his speech during the just concluded Chogan 22, I quote, Rwanda is a nation transformed in heart, mind, and body. End of quote. In fact, with a population of almost 30 million, today Rwanda is a nation and has with hope, promise, and dignity continue to register modest progress, notwithstanding global and regional challenges. Rwanda is currently regarded as the second easiest place to do business in sub-Saharan Africa and first in the region according to the 2019 World Bank report. Rwanda's economy and infrastructure has undergone extensive rebuilding. And the World Economic Forum 2019 report ranks Rwanda 7th globally when it comes to government's responsiveness to change. During the last 28 years, the admirable macroeconomic policies supported by good governance and the many homegrown solutions, as well as through poor policies, have helped to give hope to the Rwandans, where it completely lacked in 1994. 90% of Rwandans now enjoy increased medical insurance coverage, increased access to education, and improved financial inclusion. Women participation has also made a reality according to the 2019 Gallup Global Report. Rwanda is the 9th best place globally to be a woman. Women are now majority in the parliament, and the representation in other political posts is increasing. Additionally, Life expectancy has also risen to 69 years from 47 years, among very many other impressive statistics and milestones. Rwanda's strong economic growth has also been accompanied by substantial improvement in living standards. Rwanda has met the UN Millennium Development Goals in lowering child mortality and maternal mortality rates. Furthermore, with a rapidly growing middle class and guided by the ambition of Vision 2050, the Rwandan government has created a conducive environment for inclusiveness in civil society, zero tolerance to corruption, and vigorous fiscal discipline. Rwanda's economy has grown at an average annual GDP growth rate of 7.8% in the last 2 decades. Guest of honor, excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Since our establishment 7 years ago, we as the Rwanda High Commission in Zambia take pride in having been tasked to play a catalyst role in strengthening the important relationship between Zambia and Rwanda. I am therefore happy to report that the relationship between Rwanda and Zambia continues to remain strong. The upsurge of interaction and action on best practice between both countries and across many sectors has been encouraging. Early in April this year, His Excellency Paul Kagame visited Zambia at the invitation of his counterpart, His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema, for a 2-day state visit in Zambia's beautiful touristic capital of Livingstone. The two heads of state witnessed the signing of 7 bilateral agreements to further enhance ties and integration between Rwanda and Zambia. The 7 memorandum of understanding signed focused in areas of trade and investment cooperation, agriculture, fisheries and livestock development, health, immigration matters, and cooperation between government authorities and development boards. Rwanda and Zambia have regularly engaged in high-level consultation on issues of strategic importance to both countries. As I conclude, I wish to reiterate President Paul Kagame's words during Rwanda's liberation anniversary in 2019, and that I quote, "Rwanda appreciates the profound link between our liberation journey and the wider African quest for self-determination. We all share the same aspirations to be free and to improve ourselves to the fullest extent." End of quote. Once again, thank you all for being here to celebrate with us Rwanda's 28th Liberation Day.